Welcome to Bible Revealed, where we unravel the mysteries of the past to reveal the truth behind the stories that have shaped our world. Today's video is going to take us back to the very beginning of human history, or perhaps even before the beginning. Was there someone before Eve? An ancient figure whose name whispers through forgotten scrolls, a story so tantalizing it was almost erased from history. Her name is Lilith, and her story is unlike anything you've heard. In the hushed tones of Jewish folklore and the pages of extra-biblical writings, Lilith emerges as the first woman created. Not from Adam's rib, as the Bible tells us, but from the same dust of the earth. Imagine a time before the Garden of Eden, before the serpent's tempting hiss or the forbidden fruit. Picture a world where two figures, Adam and Lilith, walk as equals under the sun, both formed from the primordial clay. But this harmony did not last, for Lilith refused to be a mere companion. She sought not just companionship, but equality. When Adam insisted that she submit to his authority, she defied him. Some say she fled from his advances, while others claim that she stood her ground, declaring, "We are both made of the same clay, he and I, and no more fit is my form for your desire." Her courage did not waver, and in a moment of anger, she uttered the ineffable name of God, the Tetragrammaton, and vanished from sight. The consequences were swift and severe. Adam was left alone in the garden, and Lilith cast out into the wilderness. The serpent, cunning and sly, slithered into the garden and whispered falsehoods to Adam, turning his innocence into knowledge, his ignorance into shame. Thus began the fall of man, a tale of disobedience, temptation, and the shattering of innocence. And Lilith, she became a whisper in the wind, a story passed down through generations, kept alive by those who saw her as a symbol of independence, a woman who dared to challenge the norms of their time. But the narrative doesn't end there. The story of Lilith takes a turn, weaving together elements of folklore, religion, and mythology into a tapestry of intrigue. Some texts portray her as finding solace at the edges of the Red Sea, transforming into a mermaid, a captivating creature of myth and legend. Here's the enigma. The canonical Bible never names her, yet fragments of her story appear in the Dead Sea Scrolls, the alphabet of Ben Sira, and ancient Mesopotamian myths of female demons like Lilith. This raises a profound question. Is Lilith a biblical enigma, a hidden chapter of Genesis, or an entirely separate narrative that resonated with early Jewish communities? The answer, as with many historical puzzles, lies in the delicate balance of evidence, interpretation, and the mists of time. What becomes clear is that Lilith, whether viewed as a demon, a rebel, or a misunderstood spirit, held a significant place in the religious imagination of ancient Israel. But what does the word of the text actually say about her? To truly understand the significance of Lilith, we must delve into the enigmatic texts that preserve her story. These include the obscure Babylonian Talmud, the vibrant oral traditions of early Jewish life, and the intriguing alphabet of Ben Sira, a medieval Jewish manual on demonology. These sources paint a complex picture of Lilith, a figure both feared and respected, a force of nature that commanded both awe and trepidation. They tell us that Lilith was not just a part of creation, but also a symbol of chaos, a wild spirit that existed before the order of creation was established. Imagine the Garden of Eden not as a place of perfect order, but as a dynamic ecosystem, a world in flux. In this context, Lilith represents the untamed forces of nature, a reminder that creation is not static, but a continuous process. The story goes that after Lilith's departure, Adam was troubled by unsettling dreams and visions. He shared these with the prophet Isaiah, seeking solace and understanding. Isaiah, known for his wisdom and connection to the divine, interpreted these dreams as omens of Lilith's return. According to Isaiah, Lilith had grown in power and was poised to wreak havoc on the newly created world. Her presence threatened to disrupt the fragile peace that Adam had known. The narrative then takes a dramatic turn. God instructs Adam to create a new companion, a woman who would be a source of strength and support. And thus Eve is born from Adam's rib, a partner created not just for companionship, but to counterbalance the chaos represented by Lilith. In this retelling, Lilith is not just a figure of folklore, but a catalyst for change, a force that compels humanity towards a new understanding of creation and balance. But the story doesn't end here. The emergence of Eve triggers a profound shift in the narrative. It marks not just the creation of a companion, but the establishment of a hierarchy. This raises a crucial question. Why was it necessary to create Eve? What role did she play in the grand scheme of things? The answer, as often in biblical studies, is complex and multifaceted. On one hand, Eve's creation signifies the need for companionship and the desire to alleviate Adam's loneliness. On the other, her emergence is linked to the establishment of a social order, a division between male and female that would shape human society for millennia. Eve, created from Adam's rib, becomes the epitome of subservience, a partner meant to complement and assist her male counterpart. This aspect of creation, while seemingly straightforward, carries profound implications for gender roles and power dynamics throughout history. Yet within this narrative, a hint of mystery persists. The story alludes to the possibility that Lilith may have played a pivotal role in shaping this new social order. She becomes a symbol of the untamed, a reminder of the chaos that existed before order was established. As we continue to explore the enigmatic tales surrounding Lilith, we encounter another compelling mystery: her association with the sea, particularly the Red Sea. This association adds a layer of intrigue to her character, connecting her to the vast, untamed waters that mirror the wildness of her spirit. The idea of Lilith dwelling near the Red Sea transforms her from a garden dweller to a creature of the deep, a being that navigates the uncharted waters of existence. What's fascinating is that this narrative thread connects Lilith to the wider context of the Old Testament, specifically to the Exodus story. Just as the Israelites crossed the Red Sea to escape Pharaoh's relentless pursuit, Lilith, in her own way, seems to be linked to this monumental event. This connection raises profound questions about the nature of her power and influence, suggesting that she is not merely a force of chaos, but a being deeply connected to the very essence of creation and liberation. In essence, the story of Lilith, as it's found in these texts, is not just a creation myth. It's a reflection on the complexities of gender roles, the struggle for equality, and the enduring allure of the unknown. Lilith, with her defiant spirit and untamed essence, becomes a symbol of a world before order, a world where the boundaries of gender and power were yet to be defined. Her story continues to captivate and intrigue, offering us a glimpse into a past where the very foundations of human society were being laid. As we conclude our exploration of Lilith's story, we are left with more questions than answers. Who was she? A demon, a misunderstood rebel, or a symbol of a forgotten past? The truth is that Lilith's story, shrouded in mystery and woven through ancient texts, defies easy categorization. She is a puzzle, a fragment of history that has survived the sands of time, offering us glimpses into a world that we can only imagine. The beauty of her story lies in its ambiguity, its ability to resonate with people across cultures and centuries. Whether seen as a villain or a hero, Lilith's impact is undeniable. She challenges us to confront the norms of her time, to question the rigid structures of gender and power, and to recognize the strength in standing up for one's beliefs, even against the most formidable odds. In the end, Lilith's story is a testament to the complexity of human history and the enduring spirit of those who dared to defy the confines of their time. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of the past, let us remember the lessons etched in the ancient scrolls. Let us celebrate the resilience of the human spirit, the power of belief, and the courage to embrace the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden chapters of history. If you found this exploration of Lilith's story intriguing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Bible Revealed, and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Together, let's continue to unravel the mysteries of the past and bring them to life for a wider audience. Until next time, stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring the wonders of our world.